Okay, ask and it is given. Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working for you? Because it works. But now I'm going to show you why I always use give and receive, and why that works, and why you can switch over into something that is more powerful than what you might be doing. And this is the reason why it may not be working for you. When people are asking, they're begging. When you beg, you're saying, there's something there that somebody or something's going to give me. I need it, I'm begging, I'm in a bad lower frequency, I don't have it. So ask turns into beg. Beg and don't receive is what it turns out to be. So the ask, if the ask is that, okay, I'm going to manifest, a new job, or, a new client, or a new relationship. When you ask, you go, it is done. Then you'll receive it. It's given. Now, that is the critical step. And I'm going to tell you why. Everything and every thought, every belief is a message to the universe. And all of it manifests. Not just when you're focused on something. You're always focused on something. If you're focused on negativity and that life stinks or whatever, that's your focus. That's what you're manifesting. You're always manifesting 24/7. All right? So ask and it is given usually comes from a place of lack. So we go in and say, oh, I need this, it'll fix my life. My life's not okay. I'm disempowered. I don't have the control. Something out there is going to give it to me because I'm not doing it. And that's exactly what you're getting over and over and over again. Now, I use give and receive. So why? Because you're always receiving what you're giving. You're always receiving what you're giving. So what that does, it has you concentrate on what you're putting out there versus what I want. Right? Ask, I want. So if you're giving, you say, okay, wow, if I'm going to give something, you don't want to be embarrassed at the exchange party and somebody opens your gift and it's some funky little keychain and everybody else are giving, crystal and silver and gold, right? You want to give something really nice. So you're focused on giving, hopefully, that which will benefit others, and thus it's happening to you immediately. That goodwill is now existing for you because we're one energy. So when you're giving, you're receiving. So when you put a message in the universe, you're probably saying, well, then how do I get the stuff I want? All right. Your feelings behind it are critical. And this is in Breakthrough Fear. We actually, and One Big Thing, which is coming out in 2020, which is just around the corner here. We focus so much on our feelings because they're indicators of what we really believe. So if you don't believe it, you're going to be stressed out. And so your message, your ask is that I don't have it, I don't deserve it, it's not possible, I doubt, I have no faith. This is a tough one because when you really desire something, it's difficult to go into this feeling of oh, okay, now I'm going to, act like I have it. Well, yes, that's exactly what you must do. So what I would suggest for you is when you know there's something that you desire that could change your life, focus on giving nothing but positive thoughts about that, about others, about that desire that you have. Positive thoughts that you're giving are that it's totally possible. And so what you must do is go into the feeling that you've already received it. It does exist. This is quantum physics. It does exist. And if you doubt it, then you're canceling it out. So when you know it exists and you know that you can manifest it, you're giving those positive feelings to the universe that, yes, it is already mine. That's what you're giving, and thus you will receive it. So this is why ask and it is given really messes people up. This is why law of attraction, it's not law of attraction it's the problem, it's the term. Law of attract, I'm going to bring something to me. It's this separation of something out there that you think you're going to get to bring it in, and that's a feeling of lack, I don't have. When I use quantum physics, I tell you, it is already here. You just have to shift into it, and that starts with your thinking and your feeling. So if I know I have it, even though it's not here right now in this false timeline that we use here on planet Earth, I know that I can shift into it. Not like some magical thing, you go off into another hologram. You have lessons and things to learn along the way. Different thinking must be put into place. This is how you evolve as a soul. So be okay with that. Say, there's a reason I'm in this situation, because I created it, so I must create something else, which means I must be that person in that new reality. So I must shift my thinking and my feelings. So if I know that I can be that, and that thing I desire will show up, I must know and envision it. So what do? You focus on the higher thoughts, the higher thought that this already exists, and you sit and you imagine over and over and over again what that feels like. What does that feel like? Beautiful home, is that what you desire? What does that beautiful home feel like? So a lot of people, they envision the house, but they're not in the house. What does it feel like to get that deed, to sign that deed? Oh, and your real estate agent giving you a bottle of champagne and saying congratulations because they just got a big commission. And you get the key, and you imagine yourself opening that door, and you walk in. Oh, it's mine. It's mine. And you look, because there, in this open floor plan, through those huge windows, is a huge deck right on the beach. And you can see the ocean, and you can hear it. And you can smell it. Well, right now I'm smelling spinach because I'm cooking spinach on my stove in my new house. That's what you must do. Right? All right, same thing with the relationship. You must know who that person is. Imagine what you look like and be interacting with that. When you're totally focused, you go into, it's real. It's real. Your body doesn't know the difference. Tony Robbins taught this many, many years ago. By the way, he got it from somebody else. He's not an original. This has been since the beginning of time. These are not secrets. Man and woman made them secrets, mostly man, made them secrets. But now we realize they're not secrets. We all have these capabilities. Just other people in power would rather that we not know how to do all of this amazing stuff. But this is all it boils down to. Can you give? What am I giving? I'm giving my positive thoughts into the universe. And I always think of abundance and light and love for other people. Well, that's what I'm going to receive. Light and love and abundance to other people. Right? Awakening. Miracles. And so when you're thinking, when you're giving that, giving, you're feeling that, right? When I say it's like, I send light, I send love, I'm sending miracles. Doesn't that feel good? It feels good when I say it, and I'm the one giving. And you and I are both receiving that. I receive it too when I do it because I'm part of the collective. We are not a separate energy. So I'm receiving absolutely everything that I'm giving. So then when I say abundance and I say, okay, then I can get specific. I have the perfect relationship, the higher paying job, the house, whatever it is. And then you go in and you say, thank you. Thank you for this. And you experience it. And you do this over and over and over. And you train your body and your brain to feel it, think it, smell it, hear it. You know it exists and it will materialize because you're no longer spending that time thinking about, I must please give me begging. Begging. Okay, I'm going to give you exactly what you just gave me. Lack of faith, lack of power, begging, disempowered, I don't have it, not in control, you're broke. You don't want to do that. Because you can do anything. You can manifest a miracle. So let's do that. What you give, you receive. Give, give, give. Give abundance. Don't act like a broke person. Don't act like a ugly person or a stupid person or whatever you think you are that's ridiculous or old. You're giving that, you're receiving it. So you're going to look in the mirror and you're not going to look so young. Why? You're all worried because you think you're old. You gave that and the universe gave it back to you. Imagine yourself, moving with ease and flexibility, looking younger. Because when you're not worried, you look younger. That's the key to longevity. You don't have all of these pains and aches and illnesses. We are on planet Earth. It'll happen if you wear yourself down. I get the flu every few years. But it doesn't last long. It's a fraction of what it hits everybody else. And other than that, I just don't get sick. It's not even in my realm because I see myself as a super healthy person. I see myself as clear. So I want you to know that you are that. You have it. Envision it. Be it. And be patient. No expectations of how and when it's going to come. But give. Continue to give. And go into that happy space. And be thankful for it. Thank you so much. Thank you for this amazing life that I have. Thank you for the abundance that flows to me, the health. Thank you for allowing me to give to the universe. And so when I'm giving and it says, oh, okay, we're going to give you back. You just gave, we're going to give it back to you too. Does this make sense? No more begging. Beg and it is given. Beg and it is given. Get busy. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. A mantra from the Master Key System. Join me for my webinars. Go to landriaonkka.com. I've got one in December. We're going to do 5 mantras. I'm going to show you why they don't work. And I'm going to give you 5 mantras, practices for you to do that you can use, and when you do them, will be effective versus begging. I'm going to take it a lot further than I did today. Blessings to you, my friend. Peace, joy, abundance, awakening. Namaste.